So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I'm glad to be here once again. This is the face of Koski Training Institute, the ICAN Training Center here in Akure, Ondo State of Nigeria. In this video, we are going to quickly discuss and review the ICAN syllabus that we're expecting in our first coming examination. That's November 2025. It's no more in news that ICAN has reviewed the syllabus. So the all ICAN students coming November diet, this is what you should be expecting. So we are going to quickly take us through the the new syllabus, the subject which has been reviewed, and the one that we are expecting. So we are going to look at it one after the other. So let's quickly navigate around the new syllabus. ICAN November 20. Let me zoom it up so that you can see clearer. Overview of the professional examination syllabus and regulation for training of chartered accountant in Nigeria, effective from November 2025. So my students, my people, come November 2025, we should be expecting a new syllabus. Although toward the tail end of May 2025, there was circular coming around, distracting up and down. And I said, don't worry, let's focus on May. When November comes, we face it squarely. So here we are now preparing toward, although we are still expecting a result for June, but by God's grace, by June ending of first week of July, our results are going to be a good news for every one of us that is expecting result. But this evening, what I'm here for is to quickly navigate around and see what we are expecting in November 2025 syllabus. So let's quickly look at this. Students are expected to familiarize themselves with the following silent issues in the new syllabus. So Akan is expected us to familiarize ourselves with these silent issues with this new syllabus. Let me try to highlight what I'm expected to see there. So we are expected to explain number one, 50 subject structure is retained in the new syllabus, and each subject contains the following content. That is, before now, in our 2021 syllabus that we just completed in May, we have 50 subjects. So this 50 subject is still retained. So know that about it. If you are coming from foundation, I mean, if you're an accounting background, coming from control foundation, automatically you're going to write 15 subjects, and that subject is still retained. Then number two, proud knowledge, written applicable, the ethics is there. Then method of assessments and topic weighting, ethics and professional skepticism also incorporated in the new syllabus are what are we expecting? IFAC International Sustainability Standard Board, that is ISB, that is there's a new standard now called International Sustainability Standard. So uh sustainability reporting issue is the global phenomenon. I think we see the glimpse of it in our case study in May that where they talk about the sustainability reporting, blah, blah, blah. So now we are expecting a full standard coming up with this new syllabus. Then sustainability reporting, sustainable and reporting responsible finances. Then later development in initial professional development IPD, that is a professional accountant organization POA to incorporate international education standard on accounting education IPAC and IFOF. Now, before now, the International Initial Professional Development IPA, IPD, Operational Accountant Organization POAO to incorporate international education standards 1 to 5, International Panel on Account Education IPAE of IFAC. So we are going to bring the issue of a iPad now, IPD into issue now. Before now, ICAN does not take it serious, but now they are able to do that. The local development is coming up. Skill sets required by standard accountants to cope with the technology disruption in a digital age. So you should be expecting that the provision of Petroleum Industrial Act (PIA) Now, before now, we have been strongly, because in our tax ICAN pack that we have, PIE has not been introduced. But we have been using for cotton for Skorsky training institute. We have been trying to sort material, teach our students, teach them on what to expect. But now they are going to make provision for that. Then changes occasioned by Finance Act 2021, 2022, 2023, and that all the changes that Finance Act has bring in terms of taxation now, they are now going to be incorporated in our syllabus fully. Then reflecting the proper accountability and more efficient public finance management called by the ICAN accountability index. So all these things now will be introduced into the new syllabus. So ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly see at the subjects in each level. With the new syllabus, what are the subjects are you expecting at each level? Let's start the foundation class. The foundation class, in skill class, let's look at the foundation quickly. At foundation level, what are we expecting? Uh, Foundation level, we are now going to see business environment. That's number one. We are going to see financial accounting remain. We're going to see management accounting. We're going to see corporate and business law. They are coming down to skill level. What are we expecting there? We are expecting skill level financial reporting is coming up as usual. Auditing, assurance, and forensic. And what? Forensic. So that means we should be expecting audit, assurance, and forensic now. Our skill syllabus. Then taxation remain. Financial management is coming up. That. So, ladies and gentlemen, a new course is coming up in skill level called financial management. So that means corporate CSME is going out while FM is coming in. As we did agree, the talking point, FM is coming, FM is coming. Here we are, FM has arrived. So we are just going to maintain our performance management, which as usual, the public sector and accounting and finance remain the same. Then at professional level, what are we expecting to see professional level? Our expecting we are sitting down, we have our strategic business reporting as the base corporate report that we had before. So corporate reporting is out, change, but don't forget, we only change the name. We are changing the name to strategic business reporting. So now, next one is advanced audits, assurance, and forensic. Before now, all we have was advanced audit and assurance, but now we are having advanced audit, assurance, and forensic. Next one is what SFM remain the same as a strategic financial management. Likewise, we have advanced taxation and case study. So come November 2025, these are the subjects that we should be expecting in total. There are 15 courses in total. So these are the what we should be expecting in our new syllabus come November 2025. So let's quickly see the changes. Just the changes that's coming up. Uh, the major changes now to this new syllabus and subject at skill level, management information is replaced by management accounting. Business management and finance is renamed as a business environment to reflect the new content. That is, finance aspect is taken to financial management as key, while the economy section is expanded. Then the business law is changed to corporate business law. So when before that we have business law, but now we are going to have we will be having corporate business law. Then at skill level, a new subject is introduced called financial. Now, what are we expecting to see in financial management in our next video? We are going to take us through all the subjects, the topics that we should be expecting to see in details in our financial management. You should stay tuned to see our next video come up shortly. Then financial reporting now include the sustainability report standard by ISB. Yes, financial reporting now include sustainability report. So ladies and gentlemen, don't bother, we are going to write financial reporting this standard, this diet. You should be expecting a new standard called sustainability reporting standard. That is the ISB. However, limited IFRS limit, we are limited to IFRS 1 alone. Up to date, we have IFRS S1, we have IFRS S2, coming as a sustainability reporting standard, but now, first as skill level is concerned, we are going to limit ourselves to IFRS X1 for sustainability reporting. So audit and assurance, what happened to audit and assurance has been adjusted, has been changed to audit assurance and forensic. Look at that, audit assurance and forensic. That means that our audit assurance that we had before, a new issue have been introduced to it for what we are going digitally. So we should expect as auditor, we should have a knowledge of how can we carry out the forensic accounting, forensic auditing and the like. So to allow a land treatment of forensic. So next one is corporate strategy management of it is removed from examination structure. So we have totally said bye bye to CSME as a course is on its own. Although don't be carried away with that. Some aspects of the subject are subsumed in SFM. That is when you go to professional level, part of SME has been embedded in our SFM. So please, SFM students, prepare for that part of SME as you're preparing for your next exam in November diet. So let's go straight to professional level class. At professional level, what are we expecting? Corporate reporting is changed to strategy business reporting to accommodate the new sustainability reports that we're expecting, standard issues by international sustainability reporting. Then strategic financial management are now include some aspect of SFM, SSME that we have scrapped from that we moved from skill level. Part of it now is now coming into SFM. Then we now another part which I'm so glad to hear in this syllabus, in this part I'm going to read. I'm going to board it for everyone to be able to view it. It's going to be a good news for some people who have been clamoring that, oh, I can't, why are you doing this? But now it is now coming to us. Let's quickly look at that part of it. You understand what I'm saying, what I'm reading. Now, look at that. This aspect has been amended. Review of clause, or let's say clauses. Review of clause that stated no candidates, look at that, no candidate who has failed subject in respect of in a professional examination. If you are this, I'm going to break it down, but let me read it first so that before I'm going to break it down, let me read it first. Look at that. They said review of clause that stated no candidate who has failed subject in professional examination, be in foundation, in skill, in professional level, will be exempted from the same subjects. That clause has been reviewed. Before now, a candidate who has failed a subject in professional level examination, that is, if you are in foundation, you are in skill, or you are professional, you fail a paper, you will not be exempted the same paper again. Now, council has approved a waiver to the above clause. Look at that. Council has what? Has approved a waiver to the above clause, and any student who provide evidence having attained the requisite skill, competency, being tested in the subject field through the additional qualification or certificate that might have qualified such a candidate for exemption from subject will be granted further exemption. Oh, I think I'm glad to hear this, and some people will be glad to hear this part of this November 2025 so please let me try to break it down for properly for every one of us that will listen to my video. Before now, if you register for ICAN exam, maybe be foundation, being skilled professional. Let me take a sample for a candidate who registered with BS in accounting. You are exempted from foundation, but you are going to write 5 papers at skill level. That is, you're going to write financial reporting, you're going to write taxation, you're going to write financial management, you're going to write public sector accounting, you're going to write, I think you'll be exempted audit and assurance of forensic now. You have to write 5 papers. Now, in peradventure, you have sat for the exam before, and you now have an additional qualification. Maybe you start for the exam, you failed financial reporting before now. You have an additional qualification, you have MSc in accounting. Automatically, before now, Hacker will not give you exemption again because you already sat for FR. Because if you have BS in accounting, masters in accounting from accredited university, you are going to be exempted from writing financial reporting. But the fact that you have written for the exam before you have sat for the exam before and you have failed the paper, automatically you are not going to be exempted. You are not going to be exempted. That means you will be writing financial reporting. But with the new review of the waiver, if you can, you start for the exam and you fail the paper, and you are now come with additional qualification like masters, you now apply for exemption. I can waive you. Despite the fact that you have written the exam before, and you have failed in several attempts, so it's going to be a good news for every one of us. Most especially our students that have financial qualification like annual examination certificate, that you have an annual certificate, that you have registered account before, you have written for exam before, and because you are one of the reasons you write annual, you qualify, and you want to claim exemption before that account will not claim exemption, but now that be waived. So come with your annual certificate. Either you have sat for the exam before, now with this what I'm saying in the waiver, automatically ICAN will exempt you. So I'm reading now directly from the ICAN site, and this going to be, I believe it's going to be a true picture of what ICAN are saying. So if you have had the additional qualification, you have a challenge with 1 or 2 paper before, because I can say no, cannot do exemption now, but now you can now come and claim your exemption. So that's what aspect of it now that we're going to look into critically. So once again, it's a good news to every one of us that are writing have an extra qualification that have been a challenge now. You've been a PhD holder, now they have a extra qualification. Come with it now. ICAN is going to give you an exemption for all papers that you have started before now, and you're going to claim it. So let's quickly conversion tool for this 2021 syllabus to 2025 syllabus. That means let's see the conversion table, how it goes through, because these are the questions that students normally ask. Ability exam, if skill level, what people are going to write. So let's quickly see how you have to convert these are traditional position that comes with this change syllabus. So let's quickly look at it. Then for number A, candidate who successfully completed foundation level, you are not going to write any paper. That is, if you start for May exam, your May exam now, just out by June, and you pass all your papers, then automatically you are not going to write anything. That you will be credited with a BE, business environment, FA, financial accounting, FA, and the MA, management accounting, and the corporate business law, CBL. You are going to be exempted those paper. You are going to be credited with those. That means you are going to straight to skill level. Then candidate who pass any of the subject in foundation level, they automatically, if you have writing paper before and you pass some and you fail some, you are only going to write those paper that you failed. That is paper not yet passed. That is candidate who failed, candidate who passed any of the subject information, you are going to write related subjects not yet passed. That is what are the related subject. If you have failed BFM, you are going to write BE. You fail FA, you're going to write FA. You fail MI, you're going to write MA. You fail BL, you're going to write CB. All these are the corresponding paper that you're going to write, and you're going to credit you with the one you have passed already. Then candidate who successfully completed skill level. If you have passed all your paper at skill level, that's the question that you are asking. I'm going to write May exam. If I pass everything, am I still going to write FM that is going to introduce? No. Now, if you pass all your paper as skill level, when the result is released in June 2025, automatically you have passed all your paper, you have completed skill level, you are moved straight to professional level. That means you'll be credited with your financial reporting, AAL, taxation, PM, FM, and then BPSL. Then candidate who pass any of the subject at skill level, look at that, you pass any subject as that is, the subject not yet passed. If you have not passed any of these, you're going to write the one that you're not passed. For example, now, the subjects are skill level subject as follows. You are going to write, you are going to be FR, you're going to write FR, SAA, taxation, PM, CSME, PSA, then CSM is out, FM is in. So automatically, if you fail any of the subject, you are going to write that subject in addition to FM. That's what that's going to read now. For example, now, at May exam that you are ready, you have started for, you will pass all but one. Automatically, that one you will have to write it again in addition to FM. That means if you have passed all, God forbid, you fail taxation, automatically comes from paper die, you're going to write taxation and you're going to write financial management to it. So please know that You have to write taxation, the one that you have failed, in addition with what? And if you fail, let's assume now you fail SSNE alone. Automatically, you have not passed one paper in skill. That means SSN is out, the FM is in for you to write. So, automatically, candidate who pass any subject at professional level, if you have passed any subject at professional level, the regular subject not yet passed will be written again. At professional level are CR for SBR, AA for taxation, then case study for case study. So these are the conversion techniques that we're going to follow when you are going through November diet examination. So note, candidates are expected to migrate to November 2025 syllabus effective from November 2025 in line with the above conversion. That means this syllabus group effective date is November 25. So preparing for exam November diet, we're going to fill all this one then. Management accounting MA is directly replacement to management information. Yes, we are replacing MA with MI. Then any candidate who passed MI during May 25 died before will be credited with MA. Yes, if you have passed MA during May 25, you will be credited with what? With MA. The any candidate who failed MI during May 25 died or before will be write MA before proceeding to skill level. So you are going to ask to write MI. If you fail MI before, you must write MA compulsory. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the simple brief about ICAN overview, the new syllabus examination. So in our next video, by God's grace, we are going to look at the syllabus. Most especially, our attention is going to be focused on financial management and some key aspects that is introduced to FRO, that is sustainability report team standard. That's IS average S1 and the IS average S1 and 2, which will be included in the corporate report class. I mean, standard business reporting, so to say. Now it's no more corporate reporting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to have you at Hospital Institute, because the job of it is that at Hospital we are fully prepared for this new syllabus to come. Our lecture is going to be starting anywhere from now, precisely in this month of June. By June 21st, 2019-20, we're going to resume lecture for new November 2025 diet, and we are going to fully focus on this new syllabus. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for watching this video, and I wish you best of luck. Those that we are expecting results coming this June. By God's grace, it will be a good news for every one of us. My Koski family, I thank you for all your support from day one, my student, and thank you for your referral that we have been seeing. And very soon now, we are going to come fully for this November 25. I see you by God's grace in our class come June 19 and 20, and we will see you fully when the result is out. Our returning student, you are most welcoming, and I'm saying congratulations to all of you in advance. To our professional level student, I'm seeing you at the institutional level. My skill student, I'm seeing you at professional level. I'm validation student. Now you're not in skill level. And for this student that are coming to Koski Training Institute, I'm going to tell you that we are fully prepared for you. At Koski, we make everything simple as ABC by our dedicated lecturers. We are committed once again to give you the most of our best, so that your ICAN journey will be a collective story to tell together. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you very much. Bye for now.